All right, Demetrius Andrade is back on Jermall Charlo's neck. Says if he don't get the Jermall Charlo fight, that yeah, he eyeing the Charlo Benavidez winner. Keeps second that now. Apparently, Jermall Charlo love hope popping on social media from time to time. And since Andrade has been on Showtime or affiliated with PBC and made a deal with Showtime, we ain't heard from Jermall Charlo. We ain't heard no statement about it. Now Caleb Plant exposed him and said that they were looking to fight Jermall Charlo as well as they were looking to fight um, David Benavidez, and he said that they was trying to get in touch with Jermall Charlo. He was nowhere to be found. Now, once again, Al Heyman facilitates that business. Now, nobody really knows what's up with what's actually up with Jermall Charlo. You hear things about that Showtime really don't want to put on his fights on, because he don't sell, he don't turn over a profit, and he could be in the doghouse over there, and they don't want to put his stuff on TV because I don't know if he's difficult to work with or whatever. I think he got a fan pleasing style. Obviously the opponents that he need to get to the next level, they didn't fight Demetrius Andrade. Steven Espinoza spent a lot part last year saying that Andrade had his shot, he missed his shot. We tried to make the fight, but then you keep going. And then what about Jaime Munguia? Then Charlo said, oh, he missed his shot. Then Charlo said a while, like years ago, that he wouldn't fight Ersan Lara at 54 because the kids play together and all this other bullshit. Excuse my language. So it's always something. It's always something. And most people, I think what most people believe is that he is saving himself for Canelo Alvarez, and that's the plan. And obviously, if that's the plan, he said he don't make the fights, then that's Al Heyman plan. They trying to preserve, him and to put him in with Canelo. But at the end of the day, he can't grow as a fighter. He can't grow as a boxer, and to be able to beat Canelo, you need to have experience. You need to be able to have that experience. You need to be active and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, he's been avoiding Demetrius Andrade. Now, his coach came out and said, Ronnie Shields came out and said that once Andrade pulled out the deal with Jermall Charlo, back in the day, that the Charlos don't want nothing to do with him. So, and if that's the case, and that's why he's not responding, then cool, But obviously, Showtime seen some interested in they seen something in Andrade to bring him over. And I don't know if they're gonna try to force Jermall to fight him. That's the question. I mean, they should be trying to force Al Heyman to make better fights. Truth be told, they should be trying to force Al Heyman to do better fights. Real talk. But nonetheless, Andrade is on the offensive. He doing what Terrence Crawford was what wanted to do, and that's he wanted to cross the street. He crossed the street, got with Espinoza, and he wanna go right in for Jermall Charlo. But the thing I'm thinking about is like, yo, why didn't you just keep the 154-pound belt? 160-pound belt. That's what I understand. Why didn't you keep the 160-pound belt? That don't make no sense. And he said, well, I want about to fight these dudes for short money. Like, bro, you just sitting there. He said, I want to fight Zach Parker for 150K. Bro, it's better than sitting there and not fighting for 150 nothing. Now if you think that if you think you were gonna get robbed or something, or you can't compete or you can't win, or it's gonna be too close for comfort, then I understand from that aspect. I understand from that aspect point of view. But to him, it just seemed like he a mercenary, man. Oh, there ain't no money there. I don't want to do it. There ain't no money there. I don't want to do it. You just be like, damn, like you don't want to do nothing. You took your belt. That was your leverage. No, that was your one leverage was your belt, and now you don't have that. So Jermall do fight you. Jermall passed up an opportunity to find a unified division. Come on, he said my preference, my preferred preference. I'm always gonna keep saying it is because there's no more network ish win, lose, or draw. It's Jermall Charlo, bro. Andre told a group reporter on Zoom media call to discuss his next fight. That's all I'm here for. At the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. I got a left hand for him, so we can set that up. He said, "I believe it's Showtime." Andrade stated in a play of words of his future prospect to land in such a fight. I believe this network I'm on now is going to be able to provide that. I was with HBO, I was with Showtime a long time ago. I fought Willie Nelson. I was with the Zone. They had the names for me. They tried to make things work, but it didn't happen. He said, "I'm back here. I'm looking to make those fights happen. I believe that the Showtime team can make that happen. And that's what I'm here to do." So, um, but he says also too, if he don't get this, then he want to go for the Plant Andrade winner. So, um, but at the end of the day, dude, obviously there sound like I'm just assuming it sounds like some handshake agreement. Some handshake agreement is there that they're gonna deliver something good for him. You know, so there you go. Andrade, if Charlo doesn't happen right away, Plant Benavidez is the next best option. He said if the fight doesn't happen right away, the next best fight, Andrade asked during an interview with theboxing.com, the winner of Plant versus Benavidez. That's a great fight. I think Caleb Plant has a very good chance of winning that fight, said Andrade. Said, I don't see this being a one-sided fight. I don't know why people think this is what it's going to be. Yes, David Benavidez can fight, but is he the best? Is he the most skillful fighter? No. So you have skillful guy who knows how to fight, who probably don't have the power, but we're going to get a good class. This is going to be entertaining fight, I believe. I believe Caleb Plant definitely has the ring generalship to kind of pull rounds off and be safe if he needs to, because David is more of an inside fighter. So he giving Plant more of a chance than most, and so am I. But I'm still got Benavidez. But I give Plant got more than enough power to do what I've been telling y'all. He can punch. He just didn't plant his feet. And now he playing his feet. Now you got Benavidez daddy saying, "Where's this magical power coming from?" but well, yeah, I mean, he coming over here for business. He said he was on the zone. They couldn't deliver the fights for him. So, I mean, that's my thing. It ain't even like you can talk about how everybody in boxing is not working together to make the biggest fights. Man, people networks and the other sides of the streets are not working together. Not just PBC, they not working together to deliver the fights that everybody want to see. Think about that for a minute. The networks is not, they're not making the best fights for the network. They letting fighters have a preference. You know what I'm saying? They're allowing fighters to have a preference. And that's crazy. They're not doing what's best for their own network. So how do you expect them to go out there and do what's best, for the sport of boxing when they're not even doing what's best for their network? They allowing, fighters on their network to take as much time as they need to duck, do whatever they want to do. And that's what it is. So how do you expect them to deliver the top fights with other companies and they not delivering the top fights on their own company? They letting fighters duck and dodge, fights, just to make a fight that don't even end up doing the numbers that they believe the fight should do. Shit crazy. It's truly crazy. That's boxing. If you ain't gonna make the best fights on your side of the street, You know what I'm saying? Then what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? So at the end of the day, he's still looking for that marquee fight. He older. Um, Unfortunately, but you know, but I think it still could be some good. I don't think it's a lot of wear and tear on his body. So one of the things about not being active is you don't create that wear and tear on your body. So ain't no real wear and tear on his body. So he should be fresh. Not sure how he take care of himself outside the ring, and what's his habits, whatever. People, he had the video where he's on the street, like on Providence, on the street or at home, wherever he was at, and he was people saying he was drunk and all that. So I don't know he was drunk or nothing like that, but I don't know what type of lifestyle he lived. But I think the best. I think the best has possibly passed him by. That might be the case. The best might have possibly um, passed him by, but you don't know. Everybody age at at different rates, and people take care of their body. But hopefully, if he can follow through with this plan that he got, with or without Jermall Charlo, I think boxing is in a good place. I really do. I think boxing is in a great place. So should be interesting. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $sign CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.